Hey there, I'm Megan with Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and today we're going to be talking about the Baby Lock Jazz 2. This machine has been one that we've been very excited about now that we're a Baby Lock dealer because it is a workhorse of a machine with a very big space to work in. So the space between the needle and the base of the machine is going to be about 12 inches. So you've got plenty of room to work while you're sewing. I also love the fact that this machine does have a free arm, so you can do things like sleeves or any of those smaller projects very easily on it. In my opinion, I think this machine appeals to quilters, crafty sewers, cosplayers, and garment sewists all the same because it does have several decorative stitches as well. It's got 27 decorative stitches and a one-step buttonhole built into the machine. So if you've never had a one-step buttonhole, it is the best thing ever, especially if you have to do a whole jacket with buttonholes. It makes all the guesswork gone. It's fantastic. It also does come with many presser feet. It comes with your standard presser feet, including like your buttonhole foot and your zipper foot. It does come with a blind hem foot, a over edge foot, a decorative stitch foot for some of those fun fancy stitches. And then, of course, it comes with a straight stitch foot, a 1/4 inch foot, and a free motion quilting foot. Now with free motion quilting on this machine, we have discovered that this machine works beautifully on the Grace Cutie frame. It makes it so that you have a quilting machine at home that you move by yourself, and with the amount of space here, it really makes the machine run beautifully. But speaking of the machine running, let's sew on it and see how that does. So on the machine, I've got my tension dial here. Of course, I've got my different stitches. On the side, I do have a stitch selection knob where it shows me what stitch is selected. And then I've also got my needle down, my needle up button, and then this one will toggle it so every time I stop, the needle will stop in the down position. I use this all the time because sometimes you just have to make sure you're still going straight, not going on vacation while you're sewing. Or also if you're getting to a point, it makes it a lot easier to rotate your fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little sewing. Only trick is, if you've had it on the Grace Cutie frame, don't forget to lift up your feed dogs. There's a little lever back here that lets you do that. So now that we're enabled for that, let's try again. Look how nice that sounds, isn't that cool? And now you see the needle stopped in the down position. I can lift up my presser foot, rotate my fabric. I'm gonna put my needle up for a second, switch to a zigzag, and do that. Now I can just bring it over here, cut it off, and you can see the stitch on it is absolutely beautiful. I would highly recommend to come and try it out in our stores. We have it in all 4 of our Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum locations. If you haven't seen it on the Grace Cutie frame, ask us about it. It's a lot of fun. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time with a whole lot more Baby Lock content.